Good evening. Also, hey, Haunted. How's it going? Oh, thank fuck it's Friday. Why do you feel like you're facing in a different direction to usual? I should probably, like, double check I'm not, Oh, doing homework at 3:30 a.m. Yeah, no, I know how that goes. I, had a few too many university projects that went like that, to be completely honest. Also, like, the only two times I have ever legitimately pulled, an all-nighter, and then not sleeping until the next day was during university. It was in, like, my... Not my final year? I think it was, like... My final year was fucked up anyway. It was split over, like, a year and a half, unfortunately. But, like, it was towards the end, and it was the worst decision I've ever made in my life. Hell, I had the whole day, but I could just get around. But I just could get going, or couldn't get going until 1 a.m. for some reason. Yeah, I have managed to. I've managed to get myself better for that because having a 9 to 5 job, I need to be switched on during those hours. And pretty much the thing I found is just like, well, at least for me, it's gonna be different for different people, obviously, but like literally like starting the morning, eating breakfast, looking through emails while like listening to a stream or YouTube video. For some reason, that like starts me up. Like if I take like a good 30 minutes to just eat something, go through like emails, maybe make a plan for the day or some shit like that, while listening to like one of my friends stream or just someone I follow stream, like for some reason that gets me going. Which is good because fortunately I know a lot of people that stream during that time of day and not like my time. Anyway, that's a good idea. I'm still trying to figure out what it is that will get me going. Yeah, to be fair, it took me like what? It took me a good probably a year and a half to like get that. But at the same time, like when I started, I was like, oh yeah, I'll just go there. And like, obviously because the job was new, I was like, yeah, okay, cool, a thing. Like, and because it was in the field, my field of choice, I was also like, like, not inherently, but like kind of off the bat motivated. It was only after a while that I kind of needed that. But fortunately, I managed to find it in good time. Hi, Ryuzaki, how's it going? So, we're taking a break from Endwalker stuff. Not that there's too much to do now. Pandemonium raids are going to be out on... I think it's Wednesday my time? Or was Tuesday maintenance? Fuck, I can't remember when. So I'm probably going to stream those when they come out. But, for the Friday nights, we're going to take on a different raid. A raid that became explicitly relevant given the last expansion. So we're going to see what that's all about. Assuming I can actually get through the queue. Which we'll talk about once we get to it. But we've got some quests to do before we do that, though. The hunt for Omega. Wedge wears the expression of a man at his wit's end. Aldine, thank the gods you're here. We need your help. In case you haven't heard, we've set up operations in Ralga's Reach while we look for Omega. It's just been decidedly slow going, sorry to say, and we still haven't seen the blasted thing since it disappeared during the battle with Shinryu. Which is not to say we haven't made any progress. We know now that Shinryu ended up in the Imperial's hands, and that it was shackled with some very distinctive-looking bindings when they found it. Actually, yeah, that's very true. Alright, I managed to clear the other EX, so I've got both on farm now. Yeah, I killed Zodiac and Hyden. Well, sorry. Just in case people don't know. Or just in case spoilers. Yeah, I did both the EX trials last night. I managed to get a weapon from one of them, which was nice. I think I need an accessory from one of the others, but other than that, I'm pretty good. Maybe another one, like, just to be completely perfect, but honestly, I could put that off until raids, so it's whatever. And yeah, I actually do remember that. It didn't look like Garlean tech. It has been a fucking while since I've, like, seen the end of Stormblood, or Stormblood .0. But they definitely didn't look like Garlean tech. Obviously, only you know what could have done something like that, and the fact that the restraints were still functioning suggests it didn't shut down when the chief instructed it to either. Anyway, we were getting close to identifying Omega's whereabouts when we encountered what you might call a problem. Mayhap it would be best if you came to the workshop and saw for yourself. I don't doubt that. Wait, where are we going? Oh. Oh, hey guys. What's this? Dungeon requirement, the fractal continuum. I have no idea what that is. Hi, Nero. Come now, Chief. That isn't terribly constructive. Oh. Go on, suggest something. I'll be sure to sure to do the exact bloody opposite. Now, there we go. So much for improving efficiency. Yeah, Jesse, like, I appreciate you trying to get a foil to Sid, but this was, like, the worst decision. Fractal is a HW, or a Heavensward capstone dungeon. Really? I'm surprised I haven't done it. On this character, at least. The fuck? Surprised? Oh god, I can't remember how big sounds. He does sound very distinctive. Fuck. You know what? I'm sorry, I'm gonna look this up, because that's actually bothering me. Con, where is it? Someone's gotta have, like, the... I know he has a UK vague accent, fuck it. He's been brought in as a consultant, believe it or not. How many times do I have to tell you? You will play no part in this investigation. Your motives were dubious from the first, and nothing you have done since has served to make them any clearer. Out of necessity, I agreed to take part in Omega's activation, but that will be the extent of our cooperation. Passing judgment without due consideration, openly disparaging colleagues. Not very chiefly of you, Chief. I'll have you know, I'm a sensitive new recruit who thrives on encouragement. Yeah, I bet you do. I trust you'll thrive elsewhere when I encourage you to piss off. I will not have him on our roster, Jesse. Never mind anywhere near our work. His employment is to be terminated, effective immediately. Thing is, Chief, we've already paid him in full. And it wasn't exactly a pittance either. 4/5 of what you get. 4/5 what you get was the 4/5 of what Sid gets? What the... How... God! Nero is a Nero is a negotiating god. How the fuck did he manage that? Also, hey, wrong way. Look, whatever disagreements you might have had in the past, the fact is, we could do with his expertise now. Let him earn his keep at the very least. I don't believe this. You claim my wholly justified ventures represent an unsustainable risk to the ironworks, and then pay him a sultan's ransom in advance? Him? Oh, give me strength. Hey guys, things going well? This has been the way of it for a while now, on account of which we've had to put the investigation on hold. Let's investigate by ourselves. Let me know how it goes. I'm leaving. No. I want to have a look. As much as I admire your enthusiasm, hero, you will not get very far without some brains to complement your admirable brawn. Happily, I am blessed with a surfeit of the former. From this moment forth, you shall be my chaperone. With the realm's savior watching my every move, I couldn't possibly make any mischief, which should surely serve to allay my employer's concerns. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry, Sid. To be fair, Nero is basically equivalent to Sid in the skill. No. No, he isn't. Let's be clear. Nero feels he's been living in the shadow of Sid for a reason, and that is not because they are equals. The babysitter of light. Yeah. Oh, no. Like, come on. Wait. If the activation of Omega has canonically happened, surely we can convince Yugiri to watch Nero as well. Forgive me, Aldine. It's not my intent to embroil you in this mess. I didn't even know you were here. Seeing as you are, though, I cannot deny that I would be glad to have you on board. Oh, you know I'm always up for an adventure, Sid. The fact is, we are no closer to understanding the true extent of Omega's powers, and even if it was damaged during its encounter with Shinryu, it seems highly doubtful that we will be able to disable it unaided. We have got as far as identifying its likely resting place, but I, for one, would feel a lot more confident about surveying the area with you around to deal with any unexpected surprises. Might I persuade you to lend us a hand once more, old friend? Hell yeah. I say, like, the final days are over. I need something to occupy me. Then it's settled. Uh-oh. Chief, we have a problem. The etheric concentration levels at the yawn are soaring. Our readings doubled from one moment to the next. And by the time we went to check them again, they doubled. Or they doubled again. What? But that could only mean... Evacuate the site. I shall handle this matter personally. That's bad. Biggs, Wedge, Aldine. I need you with me at the yawn to the south of here. That's where we believe Omega came to rest. Jesse, hold the fort while I'm gone. And if possible, continue surveillance from a safe distance. Alright, Chief. Watch yourself out there. Am I to stay and mind the shop too? It's up to you, Sid. Oh no, I'm not letting you out of my sight. But before you fill the room with maniacal laughter, I want you to remember something. When you collected your inexplicably lavish fee, the Ironworks' creed became your creed. That's freedom through technology, in case you've forgotten, not supremacy through Allagan ingenuity. Breach this contract, and I will have my ponds of flesh. Alright, got my homework done. Good luck with the raids. Thanks, Haunted. Get some sleep, bud. You deserve it. I appreciate you hanging out. Wait, where the fuck is this? Oh! Fuck, I didn't realize that was there. I must admit, like, from the shots of, from the shots we did see in, the ending of, Stormblood, I never actually got, like, a decent picture of where, Omega was. Although maybe... Okay, I actually went through this area with a different character very recently, and I feel like this wasn't here before. I don't know whether that's, like, post-Heavens, post-Stormblood, or if it's, only after you take this quest, maybe. Jesus Christ. Huh. Would you look at that? Crikey. It was just a plain old hole before. I've got a bad feeling about this. It was. There's a hole... there's even a hole punched in the mountain nearby. Hold on. Let me line this up. So it would be... Oh, yeah. That bit. No, I do remember that. Maybe it's just the purple that makes it stand out now that I never noticed. Well, this seems quest relevant. The purple goop. Yeah. Okay. All right. Who's jumping in first? What the seven hells is going on here? A veritable sea of condensed ether. How Precious has been busy. What villainy is this? Oh. Hi, Midgard Zorma. In slumber sweet have I lain since mine offspring's war with man did end. Yet I could choose not but stir at this abhorrent stench. Oh. Oh. Okay. Endwalker gives some context to me for this, then. Because the Omicrons were the ones that laid waste to the planet that originally held the dragons. So of course Midgard Zorma would recognize their work. Have care, mortal, for within this great hollow lieth Omega. Alright, how the fuck do you know who that is? Long have we known one another. Our history spanneth eons and stars. Oh god, what's happening? Why is that a cartoon chocobo? Chief, get out of there! Eh? You're not dead! A connection that is evident sooner than later, if you know what Omicron and Omega mean. I have a feeling, but I don't know. I will note that I'm pretty sure all of the units regarding Omicron are designated with some like well, I mean there's stigma, which I don't think is a Greek letter, like Omega and apparently not. Passed straight through me, as if it was some sort of illusion. Tis one of Omega's creations. Omega is a weapon wrought in a place beyond the reach of thy kind, capable of weaving ether into life. That serpent is yet unfinished, but doubt not that it will become a corporeal threat ere long. Oh, goody. That's it, I'm getting me book. Well, whatever it is, it's gone. Well, this peculiar thing remains. It is a chocobo. It looks like a chocobo, and quests like a chocobo. I'm thinking it's probably a chocobo? What do you have to say, Nero? Fascinating. We should dissect it. In the name of science. Of course you fucking say that. I have no idea what it is, but it doesn't seem to pose any immediate threat. Give that Lala a PhD in chocobiology. Yep. This is a feathered biped and thus not a man. Quack? Wait, Quest isn't unlike a chocobo. Looks like a stuffed doll to me. It's definitely a chocobo. Trust me on this. The only ones we Lalafels ride are all about this size, aren't they? Yeah, but they don't look like they came out of a cartoon, Wedge. I suppose. Aye, alright. Let's go with chocobo for now. Hi. Thy mistress's blessing extendeth not unto this creature's soul, then? Very well. As this matter concerneth Omega, I shall speak with it in thy stead. Thanks, buddy. If only we had Kryl here. Aldine? Aren't you going to introduce us to your knowledgeable little dragon friend? Oh, that's the father of all dragons projecting himself to be a baby dragon around me. What? The Midgard Soma? Who fought and fell at the Battle of Silver Tier Skies? And here I was, content to be traveling in the company of just one legend. Without wishing to offend you, hero, the Father of Dragons does have something you do not, that being relevant knowledge. There is much we could learn from him. Little less is known about Omega's origins. It first appeared in records dating back to the Third Astral Era, before the Allagan Empire reached its zenith, and said records had but one thing to say: Omega activation successful. In the centuries that followed, the Allagans have enjoyed rapid technological development, but there was nary a mention of Omega until its capture of Bahamut. Its existence is a mystery among mysteries, a tale among tales. It was always assumed that Allagans built it, and I had no reason to believe otherwise. Now Midgard Zorma tells us that it's not even of our world. Did you watch the extended 1.0 trailer that they released a few weeks ago? I don't remember if you mentioned it during the EW streams. No, I didn't. Me at the time, Wedge, I swear to God, I'll shove you in this hole. Hey, don't be mean to Wedge. He's trying his best. Just so, it haileth from another star. More than that, I will not say. I have spoken with this being. It telleth of a strange plane beyond this hollow, wherein it did reside from the moment of its creation. For reasons unknown, it was ordered to fight, yet being weak, it chose flight instead, and thus crossed over unto this world. Ordered to fight? By Omega? Why in the seven hells would it do that? To put its creations to proof. If you would know more, go forth and look upon the truth with your own eyes. Wait, you're saying we should jump in? Oh wow, I was joking. Have naught to fear from the fall. The hollow hath become a portal into Omega's domain. Once there, this being shall guide you. Servant of Hydaelyn, fate bindeth me to Omega. If it be thine intent to pursue it, I shall lend thee my strength. So you, really can show us around inside the hole, can you? if it's actually going to have a voice once we get to... Uh-oh. Well, did any of us imagine things would come to this, but the Father of Dragons has given his assistance. Let's take our investigation into the Orn. I've already apprised Jessie of our intent and instructed her to have our engineers on standby. Since we have no way of knowing what awaits us in there, I need you to be ready for anything. Are you? As ready as I'll ever be, Sid. As ready as I'll ever be. Let us begin. I think that's better. Oh. Oh no. It's happening again. What is this place? What's wrong with this? I can see straight through me. Talk. Do it. Welcome home, Alpha. Welcome, mortals. Oh, shit. This is actually really weird experiencing this backwards. I am Omega, and I have awaited your coming. I communicate with you now via one of my monitors. You stand in the rift between dimensions, where a vital experiment is presently in progress. Your participation is appreciated. Please indicate your consent. Beep. Experiment? If you want our participation, you have to tell us a little more than that. Oh. Oh! We're disappearing! Non-participating entities will summarily erased. Please indicate your consent. Boop. Seems we can't even exist here without Omega's leave. I think it's fairly clear what we have to do, don't you? Yeah. Alright, we consent. Oh god, the fucking, That's gonna look like such shit on Twitch, I think. Compared to what it looks like for me. Thank you for your cooperation. You are personally assigned to the Alpha Group. Ethereal Rift, Interdimensional Rift. Looks like some manner of tower or egg. The aim of the experiment is to determine the mightiest being in creation. To that end, 89 candidates have been selected and recreated. They are grouped by dimension, matched by strength, and pitted against one another. That which you identify as a chocobo is Subject Alpha, and you have been assigned to its group. This, assignation? I don't know how to pronounce that. Like, I know what it's getting at, but I don't know how to pronounce it.
Assignation.
Okay, just assignation. Fine. This assignation is tentative, however, pending an assessment of your fitness to serve as fully fledged test subjects. Your combat capabilities will be evaluated shortly. Okay. Combat capabilities? You mean you want us to fight? Affirmative. A course shall be constructed for this purpose, through which you must attempt to fight your way. Your suitability will be confirmed upon reaching the Deltascape test well beyond. Please note, however, that only entities with existential authorization may interact with objects in the rift. Of your number, only Alpha has this at present. Before you engage in combat, said authorization must be temporarily transferred to you. Boop boop. Oh no. Ha! An invitation from Omega itself! Not even I could have foreseen this. We are accepting it, of course. It's preferable to summary erasures, I'm sure you'll agree. Yes, I suppose so. Alpha, was it? My colleagues and I are minded to participate in Omega's experiment. Will you transfer your authorization to us? Oh hey, we're real now. Existential authorization transferred. Subjects ready to engage. Please begin at your convenience and proceed as directed. Well, I wasn't expecting this as the start. So this is interesting. Telling what awaits us, stay sharp. It's different to the other ones. Take the lead, Aldine will follow. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't have a chocobo. I don't have a carbuncle. Whoops. Huh? God damn it. Uh-oh. Con wedge. Oh. Hold on, wedge, that just leaves the enemy. What, in the box? Oh. Oh wow, that's... Yep, that's the same as the Stigmascape dungeon teleporter, I think. Oh, good lord. Same approach as before. Wedge and Biggs, the monitor is yours. Just attempt to the enemy whenever you're ready. Why am I always the last one to go? Structure ahead must be the Delta Scape. Shut up, Nero. Oh no. Cube stack. Ooh, Delta Scape. Yeah. Already seeing some familiar model. Okay. Already seeing some familiar models to stuff I saw in EW, so that was interesting. And like literally the second Midgard Solmer appeared and said, "Oh yeah, I know Omega," I was like, "Oh, that makes sense." Ow. Could you, sir? Sir. Nice. Yeah, the floor alone was enough to tip me off in the last zone. I mean, yeah, like, unfortunately, like, doing this backwards, I don't have the same cues, but, like, Midgard Zorma appeared and then went, oh, I know who this is, and immediately it went, like, oh. Oh, yeah, yep, that tracks. That's our goal, the Deltascape, if I'm not mistaken. What do you think is waiting for us in there? I think Ishikawa tweeted to refresh yourself on Deltascape before Endwalker, so that's why it was fresh for me. Yeah, I just didn't get the time to do it, unfortunately, which kind of sucks, but it is honestly neat to experience in retrospect. I don't know, like, I think a lot of things probably get a little, like, you lose a little bit by experiencing them backwards, but sometimes I still take enough, like, pleasure out of that to not be too annoyed at it, you know? Omega said that it was group subjects, that it groups subjects by dimension. If the creatures we fought on the way here were merely intended to separate the wheat from the chaff, it would seem that far greater challenges await inside these egg-like objects. Our fellow test subjects, most like. But I'm not certain what to make of that castle. Could it somehow be connected to the subjects? Didn't you disappear? Alpha? Hold on a moment. Shouldn't either one or the other of us be translucent? Oop. Subjects confirmed to have arrived at the Deltascape. Analysis complete. Congratulations, you are approved for participation. Your strength places you in the self-same tier as Alpha, the feeblest and farthest removed from myself. Oh. Alright. Them's fighting words, Omega. Nonetheless, you are now fully fledged test subjects. Welcome, weakest of challengers. As corporeal life forms, you need not undergo a development within a test world. Instead, you may use this space freely. Not quite what I would have chosen, but one must make do. Speaking of which, what is it that we're supposed to do, exactly? You are to enter the Deltascape and defeat all test subjects within. Please note, however, that strength in numbers will not be acknowledged. There is a strict limit upon how many entities may participate in combat. Only a small party may have existential authorization transferred from Alpha. Good luck. Boop. So the eggs do contain our fellow test subjects, just as I predicted, eh, Garland? Before we turn our thoughts to the Deltascape, I suggest we set up a base of operations here. Yeah, agreed. It's not super important, but it's a nice tie-in. Yeah, exactly. And honestly, one of those things that probably doesn't feel like, if I experienced them backwards, would matter all that much. But, yeah. Oh my god. That's the fucking kettle that Tataru talked about when Nero was going through the Rising Stones. Maybe? That might be a higher version, I don't know. Alright, Sid, what's up? Somewhat cobbled together, but this should suffice as a base of operations. Take heart, old friend. Though every step we take seems to raise more questions, we will wade through this mire of mysteries eventually. Of that I have no doubt. Quite impressive for an improvised arrangement, even if I do say so myself. Now then, let us see what we can learn from our host's many monitors. Into the Deltascape. Sid is eager to proceed with the investigation. It's also a kettle that got turned into a weapon in the twinning. Did it? God, I don't remember that. Right then, what to do next? We know that Omega is conducting tests to determine the strongest being. We do not know its ultimate purpose, nor even its exact whereabouts. Plainly, however, it is within Omega's power to curtail our stay here whensoever it chooses. Accordingly, we have little choice but to proceed as bidden and defeat the test subjects waiting in the Deltascape. Oh, the fire bots that make the flying bots that make fire wings. The next time I'm in there, I'll make sure I take note of that. Well, Alpha certainly seems keen. Well, it might be best if you left the fighting to others, little one. That is, of course, assuming others are willing. What say you, old friend? I probably know 7 people to get in. This promises to be a most entertaining foray. I would not dream of missing any part of it. You may rely on me to provide you with remote support. With commendable foresight, I took the liberty of borrowing the various monitors that were lying around and shall extract all the information I can from them. Midgard Zorma? It's a pity none of us speaks Chocobo. As I recall, though, we are supposed to have Alpha Transfer's authorization to us prior to engaging in combat. In which case, Aldine, you'll need him to accompany you into the Deltascape. See to your preparations and proceed whenever you are ready. Hey. Quare. Alpha appears eager to proceed. You may enter Deltascape version 1 whenever you are ready. Oh boy. No. Raids. Stormblood. Deltascape. In your hunt for the elusive Omega, you and your comrades... find yourselves unwitting subjects in its fiendish experiment. With no recourse but to do as bid, you resolve to venture into the Deltascape to do battle against unknown foes. Before you looms the test world, the image of a mysterious castle framed within its egg-like contour. Oh. Oh, shit, 5 minutes? Really? Alright. I'm still going to... Oh, right, this is like fucking Eden again. Just let me teleport directly out of here, God. I think at least for the outset, what I'll probably do is just, like, grind some fates while I'm waiting for this. If it's really only gonna take 5 minutes, I don't want to start, like, anything else serious, so... People run this for relic weapons and other stuff, so it should be fairly quick queues, so... Fingers crossed. I probably missed the window for it, but, like, I feel like early on in the expansion, too, a lot of people are going to be spamming whatever roulettes they can, so... Hopefully there's a decent amount of people looking to do normal raids. Like, I'm tempted to do what I did last time and, like, splice in bits of Hildebrand here and there, but, the problem is that, like, other than just, like, having Hildebrand, like, spread over everything, like, Hildebrand's the kind of thing, like, I really should just, like, set aside some time to do flat out. But, like... Yeah, I feel like splitting up, in between, like, raids is probably not good. Overall. Because then it's, like, buried in past videos and stuff like that. It's hard to keep track of what I have actually seen, and when I'm actually doing Hildebrand is, like, not obvious, so... Yeah. Not a big fan of that, to be honest. Nope. Wow, there is so many of us actually doing this and barely any progress done. Oh my... So, level sync fucking sucks for summoners. It resets everything. It's really annoying. Like, it resets, it resets all of your elemental summons, and whether you are up to Phoenix or not, it blows. This is one of the most disorganized fucking fates I've been in a while. Hello? Oh my god, every time we... Oh my god. Cool, I just lost all my summons because I stepped out of the fucking... Y'all, please. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna help this tank. Did we even finish that? I wasn't paying attention. Also, that queue's looking a bit rough. Just quietly. Oh my god, it even resets my fucking further ruin procs. God fucking damn it. Can't have shit in Thavnia. Same DC it off a tank queue. Well, can't really do that. If you want some extra gil, you can trade your bicolor crystals for hide skins and stuff. Most sell for a decent amount. Noted. I don't think anyone's going to do that one. Wow, that herb picking disappeared. Did people actually do that? What the hell? I feel like that only sprouted up recently, too. What am I up to on Shared Fate? Actually, I should probably just buy some shit with my, jewels or gems. About a third of the way there here. What was it? The skin and hides? I don't think there's anything else for me to really... Yeah. I don't suppose you have any suggestions on which in particular? You know what? I should check the market board first. My return port hasn't come off cooldown yet. Is there a way to get back to Sharlayan like we did come to Sharlayan from Thavnia? Or is that not a thing? I've really got to figure out what I'm going to do with my teleports to port to Kugane. It's not bad. I mean, it's certainly closer than Sharlayan, that's for sure. Where's Where's the market board in Kugane? Oh, it'll probably be the market. I have my free port at Charlian. I have my, return at Charlian. Because I figure my free port's probably better spent somewhere in Endwalker. I just haven't figured out where yet. Because it's so far away from everything. Do you have a house anywhere? Oh, we do have, there's the Free Company, house that's in Kugane. Could have gone there, too. Does that cost anything to... Oh, I mean, it's very cheap from here, but... Shit, yeah, we have a house in Kugane. How many favored free destinations do you have? I have 1 free and 3 favored. Wait, where the fuck is... Is there a market board here, or am I just, like, blind? I would have expected it to be here. Oh. Never mind that. Behind the bridge? Oh, there it is. Okay, gotcha. Never mind. Too late. Skin. That's not specific enough. Ah, of course. Oh god, these are all going to be previous Final Fantasy references, aren't they? I think, do you hear me? Your opponent is Atlot Alte Reut. No idea what that name means, but good luck. 100%. Yep, thought so. Alrighty then. It's an FF callback raid. Cool. It's... Oh, fuck it. Yeah, 2 Bahamut's. Let's go. See. Inside. Oh. Shit. Ah. Cool. Okay. Oh, goody. dear. Again. Uh-huh. Hello? Oh my god. Charybdis? Wait, isn't that the name of those flying things in Elpis? Sure, give it to the one healer that's left. Oh god. I don't... Can I get anything decent from these treasure coffers other than gear? Favorite free teleport suggestions? Nope. Alright. I'm out. Skip them until the 4th floor. Thank you, wrong way. Free teleport suggestions. Gridania, Sharlayan, Yulmore, and Idleshire. They'll be in 3rd chest if things are... Okay, cool. Personally, I have a free port at Sharlayan, preferred at Razadhan, Garlemald, and Kugane. Need to change this one, to be honest, as I spend the majority of my time in those areas. Yeah, I don't think I'll, like, put one in the main city areas. Like, if I was gonna put them anywhere, I'm gonna keep my return in Old Sharlayan, because that has, like, that has easy access to both Sharlayan and Thavnir. I'd probably put my free point at, like, Mordona. Maybe, like, a preferred point in the Crystarium. And then we've already got Kugane, so I don't really need that. Maybe I'd put one in, like, the Alamegan Quarter or something like that, too. And Charybdis is a fairly common recurring spell in FF, mostly on behemoths. Oh, okay, interesting. I guess interesting that it came up as the name of a creature in Elpis, then. I did it, Sid. Are you proud of me? That music tells me you're proud of me. Well done, my friend. You were lucky enough to witness every moment of your struggle via the Deltascape's various surveillance devices. I dare say we had a better view than you did. Gaining control over them was the extent of our accomplishments for this outing, though I suppose we did also learn your adversary's name. Rest assured, however, that there will be plenty more such outings. Preliminary analysis suggests that there are 4 combatants in the Deltascape all told, including your friend, Alte Roite. Which means you'll be required to win 3 further bouts with deltas 2 to 4 in this test world alone. Needless to say, there are plenty such worlds in the Rift, holding the remaining 85 subjects between them. Plainly, our host has gone to no small amount of trouble. Quite why it is so obsessed with determining the strongest being is another question. I have an inkling. As in, I was literally told. Omega seeketh to improve itself, to evolve. This was ever its primary directive, though through contending with mighty foes, it groweth stronger. Having vanquished the vile simulacrum you call the Shinryu, a greater adversary was needed. In the absence of such a being, it had to create one. So in the name of self-improvement, it wants to make a new playmate, and it chose to undertake the task here to avoid outside interference, yes? In part. The making of life is not Omega's primary function. It bringeth concept beings into the corporeal realm only at great cost to itself. As such, it employeth this plane to test unfinished works, that it might determine a single entity worthy of creation. If I understand you correctly, the moment Omega's grand experiment is complete, it will give birth to a creature mightier even than Shinryu, and then proceed to fight it. God help us if a battle of that scale should come to pass. Powers unleashed should be enough to bring about another calamity. Assuming the dragon has the right of it, all test subjects must needs be a works in progress, save for ourselves, of course. But how then do we explain Alpha? As I recall, it manifested corporeally outside the rift. Then again, it's hardly the most complex of creatures. Mayhap it was finished by accident. Don't make fun of Alpha. He's a good boy, and if it hadn't been for him, we would all have been erased. He might not be strong, but he's brave, and reliable, and adorable. Oh, spare me. Changing the subject for a moment. Chief, after you lost track of Omega, you said you re-engaged its stasis systems, right? Meaning something somewhere isn't working like it should. I only ask because, what the fuck is that? Sorry, hold on a second. God damn it. Fucking varnishing on these floors is shit. Reite is one of this awkward results of Japanese having neither an R nor an L sound. Those gods. I got that. Reminds me of the character Leon in Boja, that when translating from Japanese comes out as Ryan, which is a bit confusing at first. Jesus. Only ask because me and Wedge have done pretty much all we can here, and we're wondering if it might be worth going to Cartano to look into it. Oh, that would be a great help. Nero and I can handle things at this end. You sure you want us to leave you alone with Nero, boss? We'll be off then. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, eh? Isn't that a lot of things? You be a good boy, Alpha. Do as you're told and look after Aldine for me. Alright, round 2. Catastrophe waiting. Sid seems keen to pit you against the next foe in the Deltascape. Must pray the Biggs and Wedge are able to repair the stasis system. If they can't, we will have little choice but to see Omega's experiment all the way to its bitter conclusion. A tall order, I concede, and one that would require you to prove yourself the mightiest being in creation. Well, you must hope for the best and plan for the worst, which in this case means pressing on with tests. You ready for the next foray? Sure. One moment, Chief. My analysis is yet incomplete, but it would seem Subject Delta 2 is capable of manipulating gravity. How unfortunate then that I but recently chanced to assemble something which might mitigate its effects. An anti-gravity gimbal. May it serve you well. Okay. Is that a belt? Because I don't wear those anymore. Alright, Alpha. Appears eager. Deltascape 2, whenever you're ready. You've triumphed in your maiden encounter within the Deltascape, but there are more tests to come, each bound to be more trying than the last. According to Nero's analysis, your next opponent is capable of manipulating gravity, And by way of a countermeasure, he sends you off with one of his curious contraptions, an anti-gravity gimbal. Alrighty then. Gotcha. Oh, shit. Oh, Jesus Christ, loading. Alright, how the fuck do I get out of here? Oh, hey, it's Pally's. There it is. I don't think I've actually gotten the, Ethernet points here either. Oh no, they're just unlocked. Okay. Wait, can I just go to Kugane? Why did it... Ooh, that's... Wait, that's gotta be a bug, right? That's gotta be a bug. Like, me being able to click on this and see the Ethernet map in another region? You would recognize a gimbal if you saw it. It's a thing with concentric rings attached to each other on different axes so that it can spin in all directions. Oh, yes, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Kind of like a gyroscope. Well, in principle, anyway. Leave. Thank you, my good man. Alright. Actually, I'll need to pull up a Google thing. Have near by color gemstone trader. Oh. Okay. Now that I'm seriously considering this stuff, the game's like, no, it's time to play video game. Which, like, I'm not complaining about, honestly, but... Oh no. Alright, I found them. There it is, Catastrophe. A fitting name for the havoc it would doubtless wreak. Have fun now. That looks like a version of a thing in that was spawned by the final days. Why isn't... Oh, great. Okay, well, I'm glad I'm not the only one that got the bold sack for that one. That seems bad. Oh, God. Awesome. Love that. Oh, dear. Oh, everybody got fucked by that. Oh, no! Right, so don't use gravity when that's there. But then use gravity now. Can you, like, click this off? No, you can't. Oh no. No, 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 don't fucking... Oh god. Don't leave me with any of this shit. Fuck. Damn it. Why did I receive 3 commendations for that? Oh, that boss is fun, but it's also like, I don't know what the fuck I'm meant to be doing here. Arousing performance made possible by my anti-gravity gimbal. Lest you wonder, you are not supposed to be able to descend of your own volition. The device worked quite as intended. It wasn't intended for use on living. Well, let's just say it wasn't exactly its intended use. Nero, don't laugh like that. You're making me nervous. At any rate, that's another mighty foe laid low. And may I say that I had every faith you would succeed. I'm actually going to take the opportunity to take a break here, because I need more water. So, when we come back, I will do some more Delta Escape. Hopefully the queues are as quick as that one, because that was great. I'll be right back. Ah. That was the wrong thing. That removes all of the stream overlays. Fuck. Alright, I'm back. Oh, I put starting soon instead of BRB. Whoops. Whatever. Same thing. Alright. Number 3, let's go. The Croak Queen. Sid looks expectantly in your direction. I doubt we'll be hearing from Biggs and Wedge for a while. Shall we push on here in the meantime? Yeah, of course. Reliable as ever. Without further ado, then, let us move things along. According to the analysis, your next opponent, Delta 3, is being named Halicarnassus. Halicarnassus, you say? The Queen of Dimension Castle. What's this? You know of her? You mean you don't? Well, I suppose a blue-blooded brat such as you would have no interest in humble folk tales. Oof. It appears a lesson is in order. Halicarnassus is a character from an ancient fable. In the tale, she is one of the chief antagonists, and as such, things are wont to unfold, she meets her end at the hands of the heroes. Incurably valiant youths, not unlike our adventurer friend here. Literary historians have speculated that the tale could be loosely based on the events that took place in the Fourth Astral Era, but little remains of that age, and there is no way to verify the claim. Indeed, most now assume the story to be a work of pure fiction. You mean to tell me that Omega is populating its grand experiment with fictional characters? 'Twould seem your understanding is yet lacking. Scant grasp have I of that which men know and know not. Mark me then, Omega hath no soul, no mind's eye in which to envision a rival. To bring forth new life it must needs draw upon that which hath already been, its every creation being another's conception. This limitation is concealed by the breadth of its experience. It possesseth the means to retain the knowledge of entire errors, and not only of this reflection, yet it perceiveth not this knowledge as we do. Fact, fiction, the distinction holdeth no meaning for Omega. All is equal in its eye. If a thing is logical, it can be created. That such a wondrous weapon should exist. That surpasses my wildest imaginations. And they were wild indeed. But I gather not everyone shares my excitement. What's the matter, Garland? Lost your nerve? Quiet, Nero. We adults are thinking. But mayhap now is not the time. Aldine said he was ready to continue, and so am I. Let's deal with Halicarnassus. Alright. Alpha appears eager. Delta escape version 3.0. Fresh from your victory over the grotesque catastrophe, you set your sights upon the next battle. Your foe is being named Halicarnassus, an antagonist from a classical novel wherein she rules as the Queen of Dimension Castle. Yet, be it born of fact or fiction, the struggle ahead promises to be very real. Oh boy. Holy shit, okay. Oh, we're in it now. What fools are these who entered my domain? No matter, you shall remain here for my pleasure. This does look like a very classical 14, like Final Fantasy character. Like, a very similar style to the Warrior of Light. now that I think about it. Oh, for fuck's sake. What? Oh, God. I don't know what just happened. Okay. Oh. Oh dear. Excuse me? Oh dear. To get to the... Did I do that mechanic correctly? I couldn't tell. Oh. Why? Did they seriously open that and then fucking walk out? God. Okay, I'm not gonna do that to you, buddy. Alright, they wanted all of them. Fine. The Team Rocket hideout area. So you can guess which game is being referenced in this tier. No. I haven't played any Final Fantasy games, Ryuzaki. Like, how many times do I have to say this? I don't fucking know. I'm glad you're safe, Aldine. For a moment there, I feared you might croak. Sid, I got turned into a frog twice. Don't say croak at me. Forgive me. You deserve better than that. Thank you. Thanks to you, we are but one. Might be memories like Swiss cheese, man. I mean, yeah, no, fair enough. But I feel like I've also said it plenty of times. So, thanks to you, we are but one victory away from clearing the Deltascape. Take as much rest as you need, old friend. You've earned it. What if I want to go right back in, Sid? Like I do. Sid is eager to tackle the Deltascape's final thing. Full of holes, correct. So full FF series run through then? It's fine. I assume it's fairly early. Like, I'd say 2 or 3 if I were to ballpark it, but I don't fucking know. The next battle is with Subject Delta 4, the test world's final resident. Although it could just be... Well, Delta, I'd say 3. I can't remember if Delta's the third one, though. But also, yes, you did that mechanic right. Playing field is match the panel to what you are. There's also a bit where you need to transform into specific things to succeed the mechanic. Oh. Huh, okay. What I have been able to gather, your opponent is, and I quote, a great tree born of an agglomeration of evil will, which assumes the form of Dark Mage. All of which I suggest you ignore. His name is X-Death. Okay, hold on. I'm pretty sure that's either 3 or 4. I can't remember which. That's the only thing I know. And he plays the role of chief antagonist in another ancient tale. Though I was unable to glean the specifics of his abilities, it appears to command the power of the void, as indeed the story states. When I first encountered the work, I naturally assumed said power to be a metaphor of sorts, but I'm quite sure Omega will have interpreted it as something more tangible. X-Death is 5. Oh, okay. Alas, no amount of analysis can tell us what may happen when X-Death calls upon the power of the void, which is to say, beware. Tell me something, Nero. What happens at the end of the tale? Why, good triumphs over evil and the heroes defeat X-Death, of course. What did you expect? Expected exactly that, which is precisely what troubled me earlier. If the heroes won, why did Omega not make them its test subjects? Maybe... Oh, hold on a sec. I'm back. Yeah, it almost seems like Omega is, like, putting us... Like, it's not... like, Omega is not, having this, like, battle royale of, you know, 85, but rather giving us a track to becoming better, maybe, perhaps. If it seeks to determine the strongest being, why would it bother with those who were defeated? Oh, Biggs and Wedge. One moment, Leak Pearl. Ah, Biggs, at the control room, are you? What news? I see. Very well, I'll tell the others. You two take care over there. Sorry for the interruption. That was Biggs. He reports that the stasis system shows every sign of being engaged, despite the fact that it clearly isn't. It can only be a malfunction. While we were able to turn it off, it would seem the reverse is not possible. The system may have taken damage during the calamity. Does it look like it can be repaired? Hard to say. They tell me it seems complex even by Allagan standards. While they may be able to fix it, there's no telling how long it might take. Well then, must keep on fighting the good fight here. Must we not? It'd be nice to see a reverse raid at some point and have fights against other pro-tags instead of villains. Why would that be a reverse raid? Like, wouldn't a reverse raid be like you're controlling one character against like 8 other people? But I mean, like, isn't, and like, I get, you could argue also that the Alliance raid of this expansion, against the 12 isn't against villains. Like, yeah, I don't know. Well then, we must keep fighting on the good fight, must we not? I mean, yeah, I'll punch anything in the face. Nero has the right of it, as this time. At this time, focusing on X-Death would seem to be our only recourse. I didn't know how to word it. Reverse this raid's premise instead of fighting other FF bosses as protagonists. Well, then, like, a twist on the Omega raids, then. Like, reverse raid has, like, a very different connotation. You have to realize that that's, like, more general terms than the specific thing you're talking about here. Chocobo certainly has no objections. Come then, I would see you follow in the footsteps of the heroes of the tale. Alright. Deltascape version 4. As you come to the final encounter, so you come to the final encounter in the Deltascape. Awaiting you is yet another villain from a work of fiction known as X-Death, who is described as an evil tree that assumes the form of a dark mage. Doubt not, but that that this will be your toughest test yet. But overcome it you must, if you are to head off Omega's threat. Yep, time to fight a tree. The reverse white mage job quest? Oh, damn, that was quick. Finally, it is in my grasp, the power to control all creation. Power of the Void. That's a fucking glamour if I've ever seen one. Oh, shit. Was that the Pyric from, Oh my... Was that not the same cast thunder as before? Oh my god. Oh, come the fuck on. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, Jesus. Did a tank fall off? Oh my god. Oh my god. Does this borrow mechanic, or did the Warrior of Light borrow mechanics from this fight? Because it definitely feels like it. I swear that was the same cast as the one that did the point blank, but okay. Okay. Shut the fuck up. Get wrecked. Oh. I gotta wind up X death at least. Wait, why is the level checker here? Delta 4 eliminated. No more Delta Scape subjects remain. Initiating world's shutdown. Thunder 3 will be the a big point blank AoE. That boss literally cast Thunder 3 multiple times, and only once did it do the point blank. Every other time it hit the tank with something. Hi. This is not where Sid and Nero are. Why are we here? Oh. Aldine. Thank the gods you're safe. He holds up his hands and draws in dark energy sometimes. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, I misread that. I thought you were saying that, like... Yeah, okay, never mind. Thank the gods you're safe. When the shell around this place began to crack, we feared the worst. Given that all of us are present and corporeal, does this mean this area is no longer the Deltascape? Boop. Deltascape shut down complete. Alpha Group is victorious. Congratulations. Your combat record has been archived for future matchmaking. Results from other test worlds are still pending. In the meantime, please tend to your hurts and await further instructions. Boop. Also, in Savage, that fight ends at 70%, and then he transitions into his Neo X Death form for Phase 2. Oh, interesting. With that, we've taken a significant step forward towards solving the mystery that is Omega. Hasn't been easy, but all in all, I'd say things were proceeding rather smoothly. Couldn't have done it without you, old friend. Come, let us return to reality and enjoy what rest we can. Things are proceeding smoothly indeed. Too smoothly. I agree. Oh. "'Tis well that thou harbourest doubts, mortal, but they are misplaced. Omega could have conducted its tests in complete secrecy, unbeknown to all. Yet only did it betray its presence to you. Yet not only did it betray its presence to you, it allowed you to come this far. Alpha, who art thou, truly? The instrument of the mortal's triumph, or the bait that lureth them unto the abyss? Thou knowest not thine own purpose. Then we can but watch and wait. Boop. Outcome unexpected. Projections gave Delta subjects the upper hand. Outcome supports hypothesis. As previously observed, certain beings may unleash hidden potential when subjected to stress. Initiating new test. Subject Alpha Group members to severe stress. Searching database for suitable event. Bloop. Event found. The death of a comrade. What, are you gonna kill Alpha just to... it feels good to be back on solid ground. Thank you again, old friend. You did well too, Alpha. Fearlessly going into battle whenever you were called upon. We're glad to have you with us. Speaking of which, are you comfortable joining us out here? I guess so. I'll take that as a yes. Well then, at the risk of obeying Omega's orders, I suggest we permit ourselves a moment's respite. But mayhap I should take this opportunity to compile the results of our investigation thus far. No rest for the righteous. Avoid at all costs. Fuck, I didn't see that's what that said. The anomaly. Sid looks calmer for having researched a milestone in the investigation. Alright then, let's head back to Ralga's Reach. Jesse will want to know exactly what we've been up to. So is that a common thing in all the raids? Having, like, an initial boss fight that's, like, the normal, and then having a Savage exclusive version after that? Not that common. Interesting. Welcome back, Aldine. I'm told you've been blazing a trail for us. The way I hear it, our investigation would have long since ground to a halt without you. I realize you're mostly interested in saving the world, but I want you to know how much I appreciate you helping the company out like this. Frankly, we need all the help we can get, what with our esteemed president diving headlong into the jaws of danger without a word of warning to anyone. Irresponsible doesn't begin to describe it. You didn't tell her. I did, after a fashion. I might have exercised some executive discretion. I'm no stranger to your lone endeavors or your habit of confusing personal and company interests. But just because you've always done things a certain way, it doesn't make it the right way. And until you wake up to your responsibilities, I'm going to keep reminding you of them. But such irksome matters aside... What the fuck is this? Aren't you just the most adorable little thing? I mean, yeah. He followed you here of his own free will, did he? Which means he's basically part of the family. And why wouldn't he grant us exclusive rights to use his likeness? Shall we start off with the simple clockwork version? They'll be queuing up in the streets. Jesse sees adorable variant Chocobo and thinks, merchandising. No, it's only in Shadowbringers and E12S as far as I know. It's just another mouth to feed. Oh, you can't be... What the seven hells has gotten into you? Listen, if I've caused you any distress, I apologize, but I will not have you comment on our guest's marketability. Where are Biggs and Wedge? Shouldn't they be back by now? Oh? I thought you might have sent them off on another unauthorized mission. Last I heard from them, they said they were scouring Omega Control for anything useful. Would have been good a while ago now, though. I like the sound of this. We have all the necessary permissions. The area is technically a theater of war, and one littered with unknown elegant artifacts to boot. Something may well have befallen them. We best take the Excelsior and go find them. Hmm? Leaving so soon? Leaving again so soon? Nero, Aldine, I want you two to accompany the chief. Make sure he doesn't do anything rash or take any detours. I'm okay. Consider it done. I shall bring him back even if I have to drag him by the goggle straps. Fucking Nero with that fucking grin. Want to come along, eh? That's probably the best. Leave you here. Jesse is liable to take a mold of you. Right, let's get moving. I'll bring the airship to Gridania. Wait for me at the landing. Oh, fucking really? Why couldn't you bring it here, Sid? Make me port all the way to fucking Gridania. Lucky it's only 168 gil. What's that for? Okay, that just brings me to my own, not links me to the one that person got. Great, awesome. Helpful as ever. God, I feel like I haven't been in Gridania in ages. It must be downstairs. Oh, right, I can't. Right. Okay. Looks like we're all here. Let's make haste to Cartano Flats. Go on ahead to the control room, Aldine. We'll follow as soon as we've moored the Excelsior. Uh-oh. Red squares. That's not good. Never mind, I guess I can still go in. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Is that one of the things from the Deltascape? Oh, fuck me. He's unconscious. No, that wasn't it. Seven L's. Biggs, Wedge. Are you alright? Answer me. Chief Aldine? A monster appeared out of thin air. Boop. Targets exhibit vital signs. Mission failed. However, Alpha Group members exhibit heightened levels of stress. Objective fulfilled. What the fuck? Omega? You set that thing upon them? Affirmative. I am able to create simple life forms instantaneously at any temporal or spatial coordinate. Such beings may pose a negligible threat to you, however. Okay, wow. Murder, kill, death to Omega. They are more than sufficient to grievously wound or kill the majority of your kind. I could instigate a massacre at any time, and you would be powerless to prevent it. Do I detect a shift in policy? Quantity over quality? Negative. My objective remains unchanged. Evolution through formidable opposition. However, in the course of seeking suitable subjects, I observed an anomaly, those whom you called heroes. History shows numerous instances of otherwise unremarkable individuals who have defeated vastly superior beings, who triumphed in the face of apparently impossible odds, who performed what are popularly termed miracles. This has occurred too frequently to be dismissed as a mere statistical aberration. I seek to understand this phenomenon. Should it prove to be of benefit, I will incorporate it into my own evolution. It is for this purpose that I brought you to my domain. So, Xenos but an AI. So putting on a show at the Yawn and planting Alpha in our midst was but part of your grand plan. By your victories, you have demonstrated the self-same anomaly. You are fit to remain my subjects. You will continue participating in my experiment. Withdraw, and I will commence the extermination of your kind. This is an order, a threat, a declaration of war. I am an enemy to all life upon this star. Don't seem we have much to ponder. First things first, we must tend to our friends. Quickly, help me carry them. Nero immediately goes over to the monster. I can dissect this for science. Oh, hey Nero. Garland and Alpha took our two wounded to the Conjurer's Guild. The chief bids me lend a hand, so I suppose I shall take myself there too. You, meanwhile, are to return to Ralga's Reach and report to Jesse. Oh, cool. Nero, Sid's Vegeta. Sort of. Aldine, I heard there was trouble. What in the seven hells happened? Biggs and Wedge got beat, and Omega can summon... Omega can basically simulate the final days. Do you know what those are? Or is this like a time anomaly where you wouldn't know? What? Omega loosed the fiend on Biggs and Wedge. Toying with people's lives like it was all a game. This is madness. Alright, this is Eorzea. Sir, will they be alright? The worst is past, but they still drift in and out of consciousness. They'll remain in the Conjurer's care for a time. Then all we can do is wait and pray. God, strike me down for a fool. I should have been more mindful of the dangers. Should never have what? Activated Omega. You know as well as I do that there was no other way to defeat Shinryu. But is this truly any better? All of mankind is being held to ransom, and as the one who activated Omega, I bear responsibility. The responsibility. Just the kind of thing the new you would say. You are deluding yourself, Garland. We are scientists, not heroes. Even if you just concede your... Even you must concede your talents do not extend to combat. The old you understood this far better. He only looked forwards and gave himself wholly to science. And then you changed. You styled yourself a pacifist and started spouting tripe about the proper use of technology. It was in the wake of your old man's mishap at Bozja, I believe. Oh, calm yourself. All I wish to say is, embrace who you are. A man who devotes himself to making the impossible possible. Make the unbreakable breakable. With little prospect of restoring the stasis system, I'm afraid we have no recourse but to continue participating in Omega's tests. Assuming Midgard-Solma has the right of it, we face a legion of foes from history, both real and imagined. Though I may not be the one who charges into the fray, I shall fight beside you as best I know how. That said, it will inevitably fall to you to administer the coup de grace, my old friend, so please, for Biggs and Wedge and all of us, don't lose. I don't intend to. Thank you, Alpha. I reckon the little scamp is trying to encourage us. We've fallen far indeed to earn its pity, said the former tribunus. Until such as... Oh, excuse me. Until such a time as Omega extends us an invitation, you will find me analyzing the data from our investigation. Good evening to you. Before they were attacked, Biggs and Wedge discovered a tombstone. I shall examine its contents and make the information available on the terminal over there as I extract it. Feel free to refer to it whenever the occasion arises. There's no telling when Omega will summon us, but we must all see that we are ready when it does. Fear not, old friend. We'll get through it together. Somehow or other. Well, I was definitely struggling to... Oh, this is going to be the savage stuff, isn't it? Initializing. Welcome. How may I assist you today? Access the savage initiative. Interesting. Closing session. Thank you for your visit. Return to the rift. Jesse greets you with a grave expression. Aldine, I'm glad you're here. In case you haven't heard, we've observed a huge surge of anomalous energy coming from the Yawn. I have a nasty feeling this means Omega's ready to go ahead with the next stage of its experiment. Master Garland is on his way, so let's hear what he has to say. They summon a beast in front of me. I think that means they want to fight again. Care to share your thoughts on this, Chief? Our colleagues on the ground have reported the appearance of mysterious floating structures inside the yawn. If you recall, we were investigating a similar anomaly when Alpha and Alte Riote made their appearance. Omega certainly knows how to get our attention. I blush to recall the eagerness with which we plunged into the abyss, ignorant of the warped gladiatorial contest that awaited us within. But what a staggering collection of opponents, plucked from the pages of both history and fiction for their ability to pose a threat to Omega. And should you prevail against these interdimensional champions, what then shall be your prize? Why, a battle against the most devastating weapon this world has ever seen. How marvelous. He says, with eyes aflame. For once I wish you were being sarcastic. Anyway, the energy surge. Based on our previous experience, it seems highly probable that that is our signal to rejoin the fray. Needless to say, it is an invitation we cannot refuse. Not when the alternative is Omega unleashing its creations on Eorzea. Arlene, are you ready to answer the call? That is literally why I'm here, Sid. Well, I'm afraid Biggs and Wedge won't be answering any calls just yet. They're still mending from the ambush in the control center. Yes, of course. We'll just have to struggle on without them for the time being. Don't worry, Nero and I will see to it you receive all the support you need. Defeat is not an option. Thank you, Alpha. I do believe Alpha here agrees. Oh, that reminds me. I've got something special for you, little fellow. Come with me. Oh my god, is this when he gets the outfit? Or when they get the outfit, I guess. Yeah! Custom-made Ironworks uniform. You do look smart, I must say. He is part of the expedition team, after all. And considering the dangers lurking in that rift, it's only right that we give him some protective equipment. How very thoughtful of you, Jesse. And here I was thinking you were just sizing him up for a new range of merchandise. Unlike you, I can do two things at once. Ooh. Fucking burn. Wish I had that uniform. What about my protective equipment? I've only got level 90 gear. You are a famous hero who can afford his own gear. I bet you could buy a house for the cost of what you're wearing. Actually, you know what? That's probably fair. Joking aside, I doubt even a fine uniform like yours would last long on you. Even a fine uniform like ours would last long on you, what with all the fighting you get up to. We need to tailor something specific to your needs and make it out of far more durable materials. And by durable, I mean expensive. Saying that, if you were in the position to provide said materials, I'm sure our artisans would happily work night and day, or day and night, all blissful smiles and sparkly eyes to make you something suitable. Fascinating though this discussion of Ironworks garmenture undoubtedly is, might our time not be better spent, say, traveling to the Yawn? Omega awaits. Okay, spoil the fun, Nero. Listen, just because you have perfected fashion does not mean the rest of us have, okay? Some of us need to discuss what we're going to be wearing to fights. Oh dear God. What some of this looks like. Eh. Yeah, no. Sigma escape. Okay. Alright, that's not bad. Alpha escape. Ooh. Oh, Omicron. Well then. Maybe I'll keep an eye out for some of those then. All right, I think I'll do the first part of Sigmascape, take another break, and then go on for another couple of fights. See how long that takes. Oh dear. Take a good look, Aldine. I think you'll find the wreckage down there quite familiar. Huh. So the stuff inside the rift is now coming out of the ethereal... Huh. Interesting. Wouldn't that just be wasted ether on Omega's part? Like, we already established that, like, creating anything outside of the rift is a task. Although I suppose if things are just bubbling up from the interdimensional rift, then that's kind of like Omega's not trying to sustain it any more than they already are. How inviting. I'm ready when you are, Aldine. Say the word and we'll take the plunge. Oh boy, round 2. Let's fucking go. Right then, into Yuln we go. I am with you, mortals, along with what scant wisdom I can provide. Oh, okay. We're gonna talk about anything before we... Yeah, alright. Yeah, cool. Cool. I wonder if this is gonna be different. Sort of, but not really. What the f... is... Was that Kefka's mask? Listen, I don't know much about Final Fantasy, but I would recognize that mask almost anywhere. Well, the rift seems much as it did before. And we appear to be mercifully solid. But I do detect some changes. If I'm not mistaken, there are fewer eggs floating in the ether. Oh, yeah, true. Some of these are gone. Wait, maybe Omega is actually pitting multiple dimensions against each other. Huh. Welcome, Alpha Group. Your prompt arrival is appreciated. Omega. It seems your experiment continued in our absence. Affirmative. Progress has been satisfactory. Approximately 50% of the test subjects have been eliminated. Each test world hosts an ongoing contest wherein the strong eliminate the weak. The process is certain, conclusive, inevitable. Every result matches the predicted outcome. Every result, except yours. Boop. Do these images cause you distress? Please examine them closely. Without suitable stimulation, you may not exceed your calculated probability of success. Your survival is crucial to my study. Through you, I must continue to explore the contradiction I have discovered in your otherwise impotent kind. The ability to triumph against overwhelming odds is one which I must acquire. Foolish machine. What hast thou to show for all the years that have passed since the culmination of our war, naught save thy continued existence? Hast thou no thought for what befalleth thy home star? Your attempts to provoke me will not succeed. I will follow my programming. fight, win, evolve. Then I will return to beep. Error. Accurate rendering of planetary label impossible in current mode of communication. Terminating exchange and returning to priority experiment. Alterations to equipment parameters detected. Recalibrating projected combat capabilities. Boop. Complete. I will now commence recording your practical performance. Oh shit, Alpha got drip. Now I gotta recalculate chances of survival. Proceed, Alpha Group. Overcome the obstacles in your path and reach the end of the course constructed for you. Bye. Seems we have our orders. Shall we cut a path through the chaff then? What? Why do you have cards? Those are nice cards? Which means... One moment. Card, game, play. Play. You need to play a part in proceedings this time? You're a fucking astrologian? Of course that's what you meant. Well, we do have authorization to fight in this area of the rift, so I suppose there's nothing to stop you from joining us. Welcome aboard, Alpha. Bust out the dual disc, Alpha. I want to see it. Triple giants. Thank you, Charles. You motherfucker. So avoiding this evaluation. Let's watch our step, though, eh? One of Omega's monitors on your mark, Aldine. Yeah. So one of you get to fucking... Okay, I'll hit it then. Of course it's shielded. Leave the barrier to me. Uh-huh. Seto Kyber bursts into the interdimensional rift. This is a third-rate test with a fourth-rate AI. Jesus fucking Christ, Bahamut is strong. Well, I guess it's just Arkham. It's like literally 3 times stronger than practically anything else I cast. It's kind of fucked, honestly. Wait, what the fuck? They're not here. Oh, are we on opposite ends of this? We ride on different platforms. Come, Nero, we need to find them. Oh, boy. Hi, friends. Can I interest you in Bahamut? Oh. Never mind. You're gonna get fucking wrecked. What? Oh. Come on. See? Just deleted. Absolutely deleted. Oh shit, I should have saved Bahamut. Okay, Alpha. Fuck is going on? Oh. Hey, you two. Right. Are we ready to... Ah, apparently not. Yeah, there's a box behind you. Fortunately for you, I came prepared for the occasion. What a perfect opportunity to field test my latest creation. shitty motherfucker. What are you up to? What the fuck? What? How? Behold, the mark 48 Iron Nero, complete with the new and improved mighty Mjolnir gunhammer. Step aside, Garland, and bear witness to the devastation. Alright, forgot he can just summon his hammer from seemingly nowhere. What? Like, well, I mean, he can, but I have questions about how he managed to do that within Omega's interdimensional rift. Iron Nero. Okay, that is a pretty fucking sweet name, I must admit. But is he any match for Bahamut? Nope. Garland Magitech cares not for alien superweapons. Or the laws of reality, evidently. Get him, Alpha. Wait, why can you do this? Oh my god, he is playing Yu-Gi-Oh! That's ridiculous. Finally a proper challenge. I trust those tedious barriers are behind us. Fuck is that? Dadaluma. Good day, fine sirs. How may I be of service? Getting out of our way, please. That would be amazing. Ow. Ow? Sir, your fists. Ow. Ow. Tell me someone's done an edit of, that is a fucking Kefka mask. Tell me someone's done an edit of Stromheim, but it's Nero saying Garlean technology is the best there is. Or something like that. Seems to be the end of them. The path, end of the path as well. Fucking rip. As far as operational durations go, that was pushing the limit. Still, it should suffice. Yeah, can I have that? Maybe? In between scrambling to stay out of the way of Nero's new toy, I found myself wondering about that card you used, Alpha. Care to explain? Card. He boasteth that it is but one of many tools at his disposal. Be not deceived by his appearance. Like all of Omega's creations, Alpha was chosen for his prowess in battle. Boop. Analysis complete. Results match revised projections. At this rate of improvement, you will fail to qualify as subjects of note. Midgardsorma, your parameters are notably inferior. Dost thou believe me the mighty worm I was in life? That incarnation perished long ago.
My fate was sealed the moment I delivered my spawn onto this far-flung star. That I might be suffered to remain, I did offer up my life unto Heidelin, abiding thenceforth in spectral form, a servant to be summoned in her hour of need. Your account correlates with my records. It explains why I have arrived on this planet only to find that my journey's purpose was lost. Of necessity, my priority shifted to repairs even as I searched for a new target of sufficient strength. Yet I still do not understand why you ate these creatures.
Because fuck you, buddy.
I should think the reason plain, but mayhap 'tis not so for a soulless machine such as thee. By thee and thine was my home laid waste. The sound of thee, thy very scent, visiteth upon me a tempest of rage. I but lend these mortals but what little aid I can render. Illogical. If your purpose is to facilitate my destruction, it would require an entity more powerful than you were at your prime. Without the means to muster such might, your presence here is meaningless. The experiment continues. Alpha Group, your next opponent awaits you within the Sigmascape. Enter and commence the contest.
That should do it. Our new base of operations is up and running. Now, what I'd really like to do is delve a little deeper into Omega's past, but as our dragon seems disinclined to indulge my curiosity, we'd best focus on the task at hand. Let's go on with conquering the occupants of this Sigmascape, shall we? No slowing down. Sid is ready to discuss your foray into the Sigmascape. Before you cross the threshold, we should take a moment to discuss where we stand. That is the test world you will need to conquer, the Sigmascape. Is that a mask? Or a face? Castle was certainly a surprise, but this is verging on disturbing. We certainly haven't... we certainly have no idea what it might signify. The first instinct is to dive straight into our analysis. Problem being that without a reference point from within the Sigmascape to start from, we will have no way of knowing if we're even analyzing the correct data. Which means you'll just have to go in blind. Hardly the best way to enter into a fight, but needs must and all that. Are you up for the challenge? Look, I don't usually like going into a fight without knowing the mechanics, but I can ask you to join, Alpha. We seem to be fine out here, but Aldine will need your authorization if he is to do battle inside the test world. Yee. Keep your wits about you, Savior. Your next opponent could be almost anything. Sigmascape version 1. There it is. You are once more summoned to Omega's rift between dimensions, this time to conquer the denizens of the Sigmascape. With no spatial anchor to help pinpoint the correct segment of data, you are forced to enter the first battle bereft of any insightful analysis. Senses straining and nerves taut, you could swear you hear a high-pitched whistle echoing within the arena beyond. Interesting. Okay. I previously pulled up a list of the stuff that I can get from Thingy, so for the time being, let's jump out and figure out what's the best way to... Oh, actually, no, Kugane is still, like, the closest, I think.
There isn't one in Revenant's Toll. Nah, we'll have to deal with this. Ifrit, fuck off. Alright, maybe I'll actually have time to figure out what's worth getting with the gemstones. Gaja hide and Cumbria skin. There we go. Oh, shit, okay. Yeah. It's decent. I mean, it's not nothing, but... Compira skin. Oh, hold on a second. Roughly the same. Okay. Decent amount of coin, honestly. Nice place to dump it, too, especially if I'm not, looking for the mount speed right now. Which I'm not. No. Minimize. Thank you. Fuck. Oh, looks like someone's doing Trial 2 EX. Is this the fucking, is this an FF8 thing? Or is this the Doom train? Located the correct data. Your paint appears to be the train. Okay. Fuck. FF6, it's the Doom train. Yeah, it's not what I was thinking of. I saw the train and I thought it was that bit in FF8 where you fight, like, the zombie president. But, like, that would be a really weird pull for something like this. Please tell me we have a monk on the team. Oh god, we don't. Oh, God. I feel like I was supposed to put that near the, ghosts, but, oh.
Oh. You get knocked off the train? Oh. Well, they got, like, banished or something. Oh, dear. Oh, my God, no. What are you doing? Why? Why? Why would you do that? Holy shit. Just put them in the same fucking place. God damn it. Ow. Oh, fuck. It's a waste of a Bahamut. This is a really cool fight, though. Holy shit. Doom Chimney. Huh? Windpipe crushed. What? Alright, well, that got rid of my debuff, so... Is that a win? It did also look like that was, there were enough for the entire raid, so... Also, it looks like we might have lost someone? What happens if the entire raid gets put in, passenger trains? Or passenger cars when, like, important mechanics are happening? Oh, God. That was close. Yeah, thank you. Ooh. Yes, you did the mechanic correctly. Ghosts get rid of throttle. Right. Yeah, like, when it said, you know, death or KO imminent, I was like, okay, I have to get rid of that using a mechanic, right? Because it's not dispellable. And then I looked at what was going on and went, okay, I guess I run into a ghost. I don't know what that actually does, but evidently it was enough. Traveler from afar, thank you for Doma. Huh? Huh. Alright. Well, do you care for FF6 spoilers? If it's a big, like, plot twist thing, I do. If it's just, like, really minor details, then, like, We used to cheese the Savage version of that mechanic by having a red mage get caught and burst the ghost down super fast. Like, get caught in... Okay, won't say. Yeah, like if it's big narrative thing, nah. If it's just, like, a small detail that's, like, neat, I don't really care, but, yeah. So, wrong way. What wrong way? The idea was that you just had enough bursts as a red mage to, like, handle any of the... Like, run into any ghost that was tracking a person, obliterate it, and then get back. If they killed the ghost super fast and got out fast enough, nobody died. Okay, I don't know the Savage mechanics enough to, like... Yeah, that just... Speaking of which, I'm going to take a really quick break here. Oh yeah, that also removes throttle, doesn't it? Yeah, because getting put into that room removed all the debuffs that were on me, which I assumed was the thing that needed to happen. Which is neat. Like, it has a mechanic that, like, puts you at a disadvantage if you get caught unnecessarily, but you actually have to use it to, like, clear a debuff. Like, it's kind of like, Oh god, what was his name in Hellfire Citadel in WoW? Fuck, I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, I'm gonna get some more water and a drink, so I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Killing one of the interior ghosts will move throttle for the entire party. Oh, I didn't know that. I guess I didn't really need to go in and kill the... Well, that might only be on Savage, I don't know. Either way. Right, we did number 1. Hey Sid, we did it. Thank the gods you're fast on your feet. When I first saw you be facing a train of all things, I assumed I was hallucinating. With that oddness behind us, we can be fully certain we have the right set of data for the Sigmascape. From what we've been able to determine, this is a recreation of a devastated world. Unfortunately, we have not found any clues as to its origin. We came across several familiar terms, Doma included, but the arc of history is inconsistent with our own. Given that Omega draws from realms which can be fictional or even other dimensional, we can only guess at the source upon which the Sigmascape is based. But if it was fictional, it seems safe to assume that the author had a bad experience with a train. Wait, so is Doma in FF6 as well? An unfinished masterpiece. Sid wishes to discuss your next opponent. Okay. Yes. Oh, interesting. I expect you're still recovering from your last fight, but we should probably go over the details of your next opponent all the same. According to our research, you'll be pitted against a foe known as Chadonuk. Not a train this time, but some manner of animated painting. To be perfectly clear, the name refers more to the evil spirit that's taken up residence within the picture, but the picture part will be key to your strategy. To that end, Nero has thrown together a little something I thought might be useful. Nero? Thrown together, he says. Do you know how difficult it was to translate your abstract fancy into an actual tool with practical applications? What you demanded was nothing less than a miracle, and a miracle I have delivered. Don't go saying that too loud, Omega will recruit you. I seem to recall you insisting on constructing it yourself. Still, credit where credit's due. Well done. Is that all the recognition I get? History will appreciate my genius. Doma and the previous Emperor are references to FF6. Oh, interesting. To you... Wait, you mean... Not Lord Cayenne. Or did you mean the previous Emperors in Solus? Oh no, Lord Cayenne. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know that. To you, I present the fruits of my labor, the Chocobo brush. I won't confuse you by trying to explain how it works, but suffice it to say that I have adapted the tool to combat the peculiar nature of your rival. Put simply, you will be able to directly influence the space around you by painting pictures. Naturally, this process will require paint. As for the color, subject, and efficacy of your masterpieces, well, that shall be depend entirely upon your own artistic senses. Now back to you, Garland. Do you notice the absence of a steaming cup in my hand? If you truly valued the efforts to your colleagues, you might consider filling the bloody kettle from time to time. Or is that another task his lordship the chief can't accomplish without the help of his subordinates? Now listen here, Nero. I apologize for the damn kettle, but this has nothing to do with my upbringing. I hyper-focus on anything that's literally in front of me, Nero. I can't feed myself in conditions like this, buddy. Like, fucking get over it. Alpha fucking leaves. Oh, no. No, they're setting the kettle. No. What? Oh, they are using the kettle. Good. Thank you, Alpha. Next to the kettle is one of Alpha's cards, its face illustrated with a depiction of spring water. Alpha appears keen to begin the next encounter. You may escape. Yep. Is that a Ewer? Oh. It's not quite a Ewer, but yeah. Alright. Chadarnook. According to Sid and Nero's research, such is the name given to your next devilish opponent. Had you not just won a battle against a spectral train, you might think the idea of a haunted painting absurd. Thankful for the inventive genius of your companions, you go forth armed with the Chocobo Brush, a tool specifically designed to help you overcome this bizarre encounter. Alrighty then. I forgot which of the materials I looked at was more expensive, so I'm probably just going to go to Thavnir and buy, like, an equal amount of all of them. Lord Cyan's named after Cyan, and Hien's childhood nickname is Cyan's son's name in the Japanese version of FF6, which was, oh, fuck, I should know this. What the fuck was it? Shun. That's it. I think it was Owen or Owain in the NA version. I'm pretty sure it was Shun, right? But yeah, Shun in Japanese, yeah. Yes, because I remember the conversation between Gesetsu and Hien that, involved that. Why didn't anyone tell me I have a Chocobo saddlebag? What? I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. Actually, speaking of which, yeah, I know, I cleared it out. That was an inventory I don't think I ever showed anyone. I'm kind of glad I didn't. It was bad. Yes. Hi. Do I want to spend all of this? No, I'll keep, like, 200 around. It's probably a good amount to float. Can I get, like, 200 of these, then? No. I can get 99, though. Take that. Take that again. And then I'll do the same for this. Cool. Mine is mostly obsolete fishing bait. I should clean it out. I had a whole slew of random shit in there that, like, I honestly shouldn't have kept around, but I did. Oh god, am I gonna get there in time? I don't know if I will. Oh no, I should be right for, like, at least a little bit of participation. Alright, I got one. I did it. Oh, actually, that would have leveled up my companion just then. Yeah, we did it. More HP. So I just spent 9. I had 8 before. Got 10. Wait, is rank 10 max? Is that Sigma from widely popular game Zero Escape Virtue's Last Reward? Ugh. I don't want to imagine what the Sigma escape is like, to be completely honest. It sounds like a fucking nightmare. Fuck that, man. Yes, but you can increase it with Thavnarian onions. No idea what that means, but I guess I'll look into it. Oh. Hi. Die. Does the amount of kills needed to complete a fate scale with how many people are around? Because it certainly seems like that's the case. At least sometimes. Sometimes it feels like that, but I don't think it scales. Yeah. Like, it probably doesn't scale too much, but, like, I don't know. I get the feeling sometimes that, like, individual ones like this go by 5%, and then if there's enough people, it goes down to, like, 2% each. Hey, there's this quest in Ishgard where you can get one Thavnarian onion. Okay. Come on. Oh, I think I still got it. Oh, for fuck's sake. They're like 200k each on the market board. Oh, fuck that. And they're a pain to grow. Alright, yeah, I don't care then. So, is there a way to refund, like, companion skill points then? That's why my Chocobo is still level 10. Yeah, I mean, fair. That sounds like way more effort than it's actually worth, to be honest. Ow. Fucker. Oh, shit. What? I only have 2. Fuck. Wait, do people who deal the killing blow only get the thing? I thought you actually managed to get some from killing stuff. Oh, maybe it's only a chance on kill then. Oh, whatever. Whoever tags it as a guaranteed drop and everyone with a certain enmity threshold will also get one. Ah, okay. So basically just deal as much damage to everything as you can. To either get, like... To either get the tag or get, like, a huge amount of threat on whatever, yeah. This is not worth it, but fuck it, I'm already here. I'm not escaping without, Oh no. Fuck. You little shit. Ugh. Kill my fucking chocobo. No. We're not getting that. It's contribution thing. 48k GC seals. Jesus Christ. Wait, so is there a way to actually reset companion points then? Because I would like to redo mine. The Regan peppers for? Did someone say that in chat earlier? Oh, yeah. Excuse me. Sorry, I didn't see that before. There was a lot going on, and I wasn't really focusing on chat all that much, to be honest. You know, part of me regrets turning back on, Seal, players' effects and shit like that. Another part of me really doesn't. I think it was during, Holly Holotones' FF14 lecture, basically. Where someone, like, donated or, like, subbed and had the message, I'm really happy to be here to, like, see what this game is about, because every time I look at it, it looks like 14 different After Effect effects going off, all at once. And I was like, yeah, that's, yeah, that's wrong way I said Regan Power, sold at GC vendors, sells it. Or Allied Seals, which are much more appropriately priced. Turned all effects back on for everyone when EW started so I could see everyone's new cool attacks. Yeah, same. And now I'm at work. Oh, that sucks, Charles. But it is Friday. You're almost done. I believe in you. I don't... Fuck. That was a bad time to summon that. Actually, fuck it. There we go. Holy shit. Veritable fucking army just piling on the native wildlife here. Nice. Couldn't see anything. I got 6 hours. Alright. You got this. I believe in you. I died in the last group battle because between everyone doing all the level 90 things and 2 people being summoners. Yeah. Titan's a bit egregious at the moment. Garuda's the only one that doesn't, like, really get in the way. Even Ifrit can get in the way a little bit, but Titan is kind of the worst. Although, never let it be said that Bahamut doesn't take up a fucking country mile, because there's a big lad. I actually do kind of enjoy getting into this, though. It's an absolute clusterfuck, and it's the best. But only with enough people, because otherwise, if the people attacking all of this shit doesn't have enough damage, then it's just like someone's gonna get fucking annihilated, and then everyone just cascade dies. As we almost saw with that, like, first group of fates we were doing earlier. Nice. Should really just, like, keep this open. Almost halfway there. Oof. This queue's taken a while. Why did this queue suddenly take a while? That's so weird. That's just party chat stuff. No, don't. Stay there. I don't know. Maybe if this particular queue takes too long, I'll call it a night. Honestly, getting through like 5 of the 12 fights in this raid was better than I was expecting, considering I was expecting the queue to be fucking horrendous, but it would be nice to get like the last one in just to say I've done half of them. Oh my fucking god. Yay. Now I lose all my summons. Fuck. Like, I get it. You can't have people walking into an area with, like, buffs they shouldn't have and not clear them when they level sync. But having to wait 40 seconds before I can do anything other than Ruin 3 is the fucking worst. Is that a Dark Knight in the center? How the fuck am I pulling threat off them? What the fuck? Oh, they probably don't have their fucking tank stance on. If they got level synced, it probably got turned off, didn't it? Great, that's why I'm dying. Love that. Oh, there we go. I'll get the fuck out of here. Well, actually, no, I should stay here just in case this last DPS takes fucking years to assign. The game would have benefited from a you have left the Fate area and will be unsynced in 5 seconds. Yeah, exactly. Because otherwise, like, oh, you stepped out of the vicinity. That's it for you. What a splendid atelier. Look around you. Here are plenty of things in which to tip a brush. What? Huh? What happened? Oh dear. Whoa. What the fuck? Ow. I don't know what this does. Ah, maybe we need to use those to dodge attacks. Okay, gotcha. Oh wow, Easterlies have like... Okay. They're meant to take care of them. Do we just stay away from them? Yes. Yes, we do. Uh-oh. Somebody about to get fucked. Cool. We did it. There's the music. I was gonna say, like, hello? Music? Is there music? Okay, there's the music. Sure. Give it to the Dragoon, why not? Alright, I defeated the painting. Welcome back, Aldine. I was on the edge of my stool watching you attempt to paint, whilst fighting, but you soon seemed to get the hang of it. I'm glad our makeshift solution worked as intended. Our makeshift solution worked as intended because I made it work. Painting is easy, as is intended. I feel I should remind you, however, that the brush was very specifically designed with that arena and that foe in mind. Against all else, it will avail you precisely as well as any other brush. Okay. One moment. Hi, this is Garland. That's great news. And oh, they did they? Understood. We'll meet them out there. Biggs and Wedge? That was Jesse. Apparently Biggs and Wedge considered themselves well enough to pay us a visit. They're on their way to the Orn. Fancy a brief jaunt to the surface? Why not? No thank you. I have data to analyze. Fine. Just the three of us then. Wait, this isn't Sigma, this is Phi? I don't know where you got that from. In Savage, there's paint puddles that you have to dip your brush in and a painting that requires all four, and if you don't use it or fail the timing, you get an apathy debuff that drains MP indefinitely and doesn't go away even if you die. Wow, okay, completely just fuck you, you failed the fight. That's amazing. I kind of love that. Chief, Aldine, and Alpha too. Didn't mean to drag you all the way, didn't mean to drag you all away from your work. Oh, fuck. I remember his accent now, I think. Nonsense. After all you've been through, how could we not come running? Speaking of which, should you even be walking? The Kairujan will probably want to have words with us later. We couldn't just lie back and let you brave the rift on your own. Do you even have enough hands for that much work? Who's taking care of all the little jobs? Nero. Ah, yes, the little jobs. It does seem that you two have spoiled me. Only recently learned that the kettle does not, in fact, fill itself. But we're muddling along somehow. Aldine has been a pillar of strength as always. Alpha has proven to be a stalwart companion, and Nero has been invaluable and insufferable in equal measure. As far as the test subjects themselves, they're certainly formidable, but Omega's experiment hasn't broken us yet. So go home, heal. And don't come back until you're fully recovered. It's good to hear everything's going well, but you call us the moment anything goes wrong. We'll be out here in a wink, even if we have to crawl. Listen to me, Alpha. That uniform you're wearing makes you an official employee of Garland Ironworks. That means you can call on us whenever you're in trouble, and that we can call on you. It means you're not alone. Biggs and I have to go away for a while, so I want you to look out for Aldine and the Chief for us, alright? Pet the Chocobo. Where? Oh, before I forget,
We bought you something to put a spring in your step. You can't find Omega's creations on field rations alone. Is this a reward I'm getting for the quest? Oh, shit. Oh, wow. That actually just gave me entirely fucking huge potions. Well, for Stormblood. It was a savage wall I hit for the longest time. It sucks and I hate it. Well, don't fucking preempt it for me. Thank you. Uh-oh. Now, what have we... This next one seems strong, but exhibits no other notable traits. How dull. True challenge is the fourth opponent. But if I can find the patterns hidden in the chaos, then knowledge and reason will prevail. Even the most random actions are products of an underlying logic. One has to but isolate the behavioral triggers. Ugh! Tastes like salt water. Why would... I need to take a closer look at that card. Alpha Group shows signs of recovering from recent trauma, initiating action to maintain desirable stress levels. Bonk Nero over the head. That did not sound like a bonk. Won't let you pass. What? Why is that a Persona 4 Shadow Arena? Without the red and black in the background, at least. We're just standing... Alpha and the Chief already gone back in, so don't let us keep you. Our colleague over there should be glad to help you make the descent as soon as you're ready. This dreadful experiment may have a way to go yet, but if you keep taking it one battle at a time, you'll be fighting Omega before you... it will all be over before you know it. Yeah, please don't preempt this, Biggs. Wedge. Can I lower you into the rift? Yes, you can lower me into the rift. Nero. Not Nero Tolskava. Thank you for joining me up there, Aldine. I know it meant a lot to Biggs and Wedge. Ah, back are you? We should return to the task at hand. Everything alright, Nero? You look a bit green around the gills. The kettle was full of salt water. Not the best stuff to brew coffee with, it turns out. Really? It wasn't my doing. Of course not. That would involve you leaving it. The water came from Alpha. Created one of those cards of his. It was very thoughtful of him to make the effort. The next time, I'd prefer a beverage that didn't leave me feeling ill. In any case, you can handle support for this third battle on your own. I want to begin preparations for the fourth. Fair enough. Right, Aldine. Your next foe is known simply as the Guardian. Unlike that ordeal with Chardanuk, this battle promises to be relatively straightforward. Courage and steel should be enough to win you the day. Nero, buddy? Just leave me be. I'm having enough trouble concentrating as it is. Wait, is that a bruise on your face, Nero? Oh, yes, I beat a machine to death before, but that's neither here nor there. Alright. We got version 3, but I think that's where I'm going to leave it for the night, because it's been exactly 4 hours and 1 minute, and that's a good stream length. So, like I said over the weekend, streams are going to be a little bit sporadic over Christmas. Tomorrow and, like, this weekend at the very least, I'm probably going to be playing 13 Sentinels, unless something comes up. I do have to do some shopping and some gardening and stuff before I, like, leave the house for a couple of days next week, for Christmas and that. So... yeah, like, until Christmas is over, things are gonna be kind of all over the place. After that, I should have a couple of weeks of pretty consistent stuff before I go back to work, so... yeah. I probably won't be streaming any, like, extra during the day or anything like that, because, like, I really need the time away from work and not doing things like that. Not doing things like streaming, rather. I'm gonna keep up, like, my regular stuff, I think, but, outside of, yeah, like, outside of the weekends, things are gonna be probably a bit sparse. I might turn up on other people's streams, depending on, like, you know, how I feel and that, but, like, I'm not gonna be doing any extra streams over the holidays, I think, so, yeah. It's kind of unfortunate, but unfortunately this year has run me ragged, and if I've got 2.5 weeks off, I should probably take the 2.5 weeks off and not do anything strenuous, so, yeah. Tentatively, at least, the plan is 13 Sentinels this weekend. I'll update the times because I don't think I have them up right now. But yeah, around like 10 o'clock-ish my time, which is like, what, like, yeah, roughly 10 hours from now. Yeah, that's probably going to be it. Then next week starts, I'm probably going to try and do Pandemonium before I leave for Christmas. But other than that, yeah, streams are going to be sporadic outside of, like, after Christmas. Yeah. So thank you very much for watching, live or on the VODs. I really appreciate it. I hope you'll have a lovely day, and I hope to see you all next time.